Well, ECOVET is a totally different type of fly spray. There's pyrethrins that are about 90% of the market, and then there's essential oils like citronella and those types of things. ECOVET is a totally new class of fly spray, made from food-grade fatty acids. Its biggest benefit is that it repels and kills. Acid evaporates from the horse's body. It creates a zone, a bubble around the horse that prevents the insects from flying in. They'll fly in, get confused, and then they leave. Just what we want. We don't want them landing and feeding on the horse because that's where all kinds of problems come from. Thanks for that question. ECOVET started right here. One day I was out watching my daughter. She was spraying her horse, getting ready to go on a ride. I looked around and was a little uncomfortable because she was dousing the horse and she was walking through a cloud of mist, and I know the products she was using contained pyrethrins. And I thought to myself, she's only 12 years old. I wonder if there's some concerns about that. And so I looked it up, did a little bit of research, and found that I was a little bit concerned. Not that pyrethrins are bad per se, but isn't there another alternative, a safer alternative? And so that's how I stumbled on the active ingredients for ECOVET. ECOVET is made with 3 food-grade fatty acids. And what we found is that food-grade fatty acids are much safer than pyrethrins. No worries about endocrine blocking, things like that worried me with a 12-year-old girl who's getting ready to go into puberty. So that's kind of the answer why we started ECOVET. ECOVET really helps with sweet itch. Sweet itch is a hypersensitivity reaction, an allergic reaction to midges, usually the Chelicoides species. They usually feed on the tail and mane area. They work down to the skin and bite the animal, and if you have a sensitivity to that, it causes a whole allergic reaction. The name of the game is preventing the midges from landing, and that's where ECOVET shines. ECOVET creates a zone. As the fatty acids evaporate from the horse's body, they form a bubble around the horse. The insects fly into it, get confused, and then fly away. Eventually, as that time goes on, they can't feed and they burn out and die. So it's one of the most effective things that we have for working against sweet itch.